Good evening, guys. Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome. Queen Pumi here. Tell me where you're watching me from. Hi, guys. Welcome. Let's just share in our groups. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see you. Yes, so we have some breaking news. Some people have been fired. We've been waiting for that. So it's good news. I'm here to discuss a few things with you and just to chat. I'll be sharing the link later. So just join in, guys. Join in and share. I have a few things that I want to discuss with you, and then we can chat later on. I'll share the Zoom link so everybody can join. This is Queen Pumi, VPNQueen here. Tell me where you're watching me from. Yes, welcome, guys. Welcome. Share in your groups. If you're not able to watch now, just follow my page, and when you have time, you can catch up and watch what I'm about to discuss. But I want to talk a little bit about free education today. I want to talk a little bit about human rights, and also I want to talk about Zambia's wealth and the possibility of us getting food stamps and also a wealth allowance or wealth credit, because Zambia is a rich country, and if we have leaders who care for our well-being as we campaign to usher in this new government, we should see some of these benefits that we deserve to be provided to all Zambians. So welcome, guys. I'm just sharing in my groups. Tell me where you're watching me from. Share with your friends as well, so we can share information. Knowledge is power. I'm here to share some information about human rights, and I want to talk about free education today because I posted something on my page, and one person was saying that I like to incite or talk things from nowhere. So I just want to tell you that whatever I share is my opinion. That's what Facebook is all about. Facebook is all about our opinions. You say what you want. If you want, you can start your own page and have people follow you. We are here to share information, and freedom of speech is one of the basic human rights. So, and if you're not insulting anyone, you are not breaking the law, it is okay. Just start your own page and people will follow you depending on what you have to say. So I have a slide to show you guys a small presentation that I want to share so that, we can talk about these things. And yes, guys, just come in, join us. We are live. I know a lot of people, they are discouraged, they are offline, but this is the time to be connected, because now we worked hard to get the new government in place. So now let's stay tuned in and see what they have to offer. Let's be patient. Let's not give up. A lot of people, they are not following, they are disconnected, they are discouraged. But this is the time to demand what is due to us. To ask the government to deliver their promises. We have to hold the government accountable. So that being said, guys, I have a slideshow that I want to share. If you missed this, you can watch, catch up with me and watch on YouTube. I have a full YouTube channel, so you can watch my presentations on YouTube. So that being said, guys, I have a presentation I want to share, and then I want to talk about human rights. So before I proceed, I just want to look at who's watching. Tell me where you're watching me from, guys. Welcome, welcome. Before we get started, we'll wait for a few people to join us and then we can get started. Welcome. I'll wait to have at least 50 people and then we can get started. Let me just see who's following. Thank you for following. I see you. My favorite people are watching. Let me see who's here watching. If you don't follow me, follow and like my page, Queen Pumi, and also find me on YouTube. Yes. I see Fred Musiwa, the list of government officials fired. We are excited. This is what we have been waiting for. So I'm celebrating. Unfortunately, it is morning over here. I can only drink my tea. But in the evening, I'll be drinking some wine or something to celebrate. Yes, I will be sending the link soon. Good evening, Fred. Tell me where you're watching me from, guys. Share, share, share. King, I see you from Lusaka. Yes, so welcome, guys. I just want to talk about a few things today. I'll make my presentation, and after my presentation, I'll share the link and then we can discuss. So I hope you can see my screen, guys. So that is me. I'm a human rights consultant. That is what I am. I am not a politician. I'm a human rights activist and also I'm a political advocate. So for me, my passion is to help people to make sure that everybody gets what they are entitled as a human right, as a human being. Human rights are our birthright, you know, things like free education, they are our birthright. Free health care, they are our birthright. And I'm here to give you information so that you know your rights. You can read about your human rights if you go to the United Nations website. There are 30 human rights that are listed there, and every well-meaning government is supposed to ensure that those 30 human rights are respected and are accorded to the citizens. And in the PF government, we saw a violation and crimes against humanity. That's why I started decampaigning them, because it was not good for us to allow such a government to continue. So what you are seeing here, I've started a movement called Nangoma Youth, and we have different projects that we have identified, and we are going to work to ensure that Zambian human rights are respected. So this group is just starting. We are just, I just had an introductory meeting yesterday, and we are proceeding with the Nangoma Youth to help. Nangoma Youth is going to partner with the government of the day. 5 years from now, if UPND is no longer in government, we are going to partner with the government of the day to ensure human rights are observed and every Zambian is accorded the human rights they deserve. So that is the purpose of Nangoma Youth. What are human rights? A human right is a birthright, and it was inducted or introduced in the whole world by the United Nations. I'm not going to go in the details. You can read about human rights and the United Nations on the internet. It is your birthright. So in other words, it is a birthright for every human being to have free education, free health care, freedom of speech, freedom of movement. There are 30 of them. You can go online and read about them. Yes. So human rights have been disrespected in Zambia. For me, that's why I am a founder of Nangoma Foundation and Global Human Rights Alliance to fight for human rights, specifically in Zambia, because I'm from Zambia, but the human rights of Zambians are being disrespected. And I am ready to partner with the current government to ensure we deliver. Everyone in Zambia is accorded free education. It's a human right. We can't have a government, paying ghost workers at the expense of educating the population. So this is what we are saying. And at Nangoma Youths, we have ideas how we can partner with the government at a minimal cost. We'll talk about this. Like for me, what I think about when I look at free education, I know a lot of people, they are building schools. That's a lot of money, a lot of capital to go into it. In the rural areas, it's hard for people to get to schools. So at Nangoma Foundation, we have ideas of, virtual schools where we can have, our nursery schools children, primary school children learn via electronic devices, and this it's cheap, and that's where we can ensure mass education of the population. So these are some of the ideas that we at Nangoma Youths are trying to partner with the government to bring free education for all, So this is my passion, and I want people who are sharing the same passion with me to join me. We want Nangoma Youths to reach through to all the 10 corners of Zambia, all the 10 provinces, 4 corners. Let us work together. Let's partner, guys. There's a lot of good people out there. The time of being selfish is gone. We have to bring Zambia out of poverty. Zambia is a rich country, and through sharing of knowledge and partnering with government to share ideas and implement these ideas, we are going to bring Zambia out of poverty and bring Zambia to be among the successful economies in the world. Because Zambia is up there. Zambia, we have money. We have money, we have manpower. We have everything that we need. It's just management. And we can't sit and wait for the government. Let us start initiative and partner with the government. And President Hakainde Hichilema has said he's going to support. He is going to support initiative and businesses everywhere you see it's an opportunity. So guys, let's join. And if it's not Nangoma, start your own, start your own organization to help promote human rights and deliver Zambia out of poverty. We are 56 years of independence, and what PF did is they took us 20, 30 years back. So it will take all of us to come together and pull Zambia out of the problems that we have. So to be an Nangoma youth, if you want to, you must be ready to change your mindset and be a difference. You must understand human rights. I'm going to have classes and educate people. I'm going to send you links to read. You must be an advocate for a human right. You cannot tolerate people being abused and being quiet. As a human rights advocate, you have to speak out against injustices. You have to fight for equality. This is what we want. We want a country who is accountable to each other, citizens who are accountable to each other, citizens who care if their neighbor ate food or not. This is what we want. We want our country is a wealthy country. We want our country to provide food stamps. It happened. Under UNIP, our parents were getting food stamps. We want a country where if we manage our wealth properly, every citizen can get a wealth tax. Countries like Dubai or Norway, everybody gets a wealth tax, wealth credit, not tax, wealth allowance. They get money put into their bank account. Every Emirati or Norwegian, these countries where there's a lot of money, immediately a child is born, a certain amount is deposited into the account. That can happen to Zambia. We know that with only the emerald wealth, we can run our Zambian budget on the proceeds from the emerald mining, but we don't even know who owns these mines. Where is the money going? Zambia is literally sitting on diamonds. Zambia is like, Zambia is, I don't even know what to say. It's like a potential. We have So much potential everywhere we look. We can be a breadbasket for the region. We have rivers, we have rain, you know, we have fertile land. We can go to tourism. That's another opportunity, you know, not to mention mining, you know, not to mention, you know, it can be a retirement home for people in the West because of its good climate and its good people. If we develop Zambia, we can have so many people coming to live in Zambia and just, you know, Zambia could be the future. Zambia could be another Dubai in Africa, you know. Look at how Dubai, how they have managed. There's no difference between people like in Dubai and us. It's just that over there, their leaders care for everyone and their focus is to develop the country, like no one is left behind. So this, for me, this is my passion. And that's why if you have the passion like that, come work with me. Come and work with me so that we can see how we can improve Zambia. Zambia is not going to be improved by you know, if a political party comes in power, they start only favoring their cadres. No, we are all Zambians. We have to advocate for a good living for all of us. Food security, healthcare, development, good roads everywhere you go, equality, you know, dignity, peace, you know, freedom. Luckily, we are already enjoying the freedom since the new government came in. We want justice. If you have a case, for example, me, I'm a retiree. After 21 years, I have not received my dues. So that is the justice that we want. We want fairness in the judiciary system. We don't want people who have money to buy their way out of, you know, legal troubles. No, prosecute, acquittal. No, it's not fair. We want justice. We want a judiciary system that can rule fairly and not rule based on if it's a rich person, he will bribe the judiciary. No. And this is what we are here to advocate for as Nangoma. Corruption. You know, we want democracy. We want our leaders to have sympathy, empathy, you know, to be responsible, reliable, diversity, end of hate speech, all those things. This is what we believe at Nangoma. I'm saying this because a lot of people have asked me what we do, and this is my passion. Like, I'm against domestic violence and employment. You know, yesterday we had a meeting and I was told that, you know, the rates of HIV infection are so high, especially in Western Province. You know, so that broke my heart. I'm like, and this is among young children, teenagers, you know. So, and we need organizations such as Nangoma Youth, people who are ready to work and go in these communities, you know, target the young children who are not infected. Even those who are infected, there is hope. Like the research in HIV and AIDS treatment is so advanced that they are almost at the point of finding a treatment or a cure. So we need to go in these communities and share this information. We have youth programs so that kids, you know, if we have a wealth credit, for example, there is no need for these girls to get involved in prostitution and, you know, in the end, getting diseases that will change their life. So this is what we are trying to do at Nangoma, is like, we need to, Zambia, this is our Zambia. Zambia is only going to be improved by Zambia. We want our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren to have a better life. And it's only going to happen if we create it for them. So this is my small presentation, guys, that I wanted to share with you. I have a code of ethics form that you need to sign if you want to join, and then you need to send me your credentials. It doesn't matter. You can have a PhD or even an NRC. You are all welcome because it's a team. Everyone is bringing different strength. Some people, when I say credentials, they just think I'm looking for people with bachelor's or degrees. No, I'm looking for people with a passion, with a heart, to develop Zambia, to partner with the government of the day. Nangoma is going to be big. In Nangoma is already big because after the campaign, I wanted to just take a break, but I received a lot of requests online. Even my family members, they tell me people are asking them, how do we join Nangoma? So I had to take time to sit and think what programs we can do. It's still open. We are still open. I am open to receiving ideas on how we can make Nangoma better and how we can function. We are in the infancy stages. So that is what we are doing, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to be sharing the link soon, and then you can join if you like. So I'm sharing the link. So if you want to join, you can join in and then we can discuss about the current affairs. I know my presentation, a lot of people, they are not interested, but even if it's one or two people that are interested, it is fine. We have to plant the seed. We have to plant the seed, and people should be patriotic. We are looking for patriotic people to join us. We are looking for people who want to take Zambia forward, people who are selfless. This is what I am looking for here at Nangoma. So I've shared the link, guys, if you want to join. I've shared the link. Excuse me, I'm just sharing the link here. Yes, Agrippa. Let me just share the link. Is there in the group, and also I'm sharing it in the comments below. So I just shared the link if you want to join in. But coming to the current affairs, we just saw today the guy who shut the internet was fired. So that's the good news, guys. That is good news. So you guys, if you want to join in and discuss anything, I just shared the link. So I know it's a busy night today. A lot of people, there is a breaking news. Some people have been fired. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. I see you. Fred has a list of government officials fired. Let me just go through the list. Oh my God, diplomats. Okay, so we have the list here. Oh, it's too long. I can't even read it. I can't even read it. Mahandu Betty, I see you from Lusaka. Muke, well articulated. I see you. That's my grandson's name. Benny from Botswana, welcome, welcome. James from Solwezi, I see you. Agrippa, I sent the link in the comments. Nathan from Livingstone, I see you. Benny Kavunda, Great nation, yes. Margaret Zulu, my girl, my young sister, how are you? I miss you. Hi, Maggie. How's Nehi? Yes, so welcome, guys. The link is there. I've sent it in the comments. Agrippa, I sent you the link. Welcome, welcome. Malupenga has been fired. I'm celebrating. He's the one who shut down the internet, you know. Freedom of speech is a human right. That's what we are talking about. And he abused our right. Actually, from there, he should be prosecuted. Actually, I even got a name because of providing at Nangoma, we provided the VPN link for people to stay connected during the election. So, new youth, Mwemana, you gave me a new name, Queen VPN. So it's good. It's good. The link is there, guys. Nehi, I'm good. Okay. Good to see you. Monikunchito. Yeah. Bright is Chamba list of government officials fired. Let me just read through the list. Oh my God. Hey, finally we are seeing some activity. Thank God. Mr. Chanda Kabwedi, MMU fired. Miss Juliana Shoko, PS, Office of the President fired. Yes, but you think Chitosha Monik. Mr. Boniface Chibwali, PS, MD. Mr. Amos Malupenga, Minister of Information. However, Amos Yaba, he needs to face the music. What is it? ENG Matthew Ngulube fired. Lennox Kalonde, Minister of Supply, fired. Sungowayo Ziambo, Agriculture, fired. Good news. Mishek Lungu, Transport. Silomba. Yes, they should all go. They all need to go. The list is long, guys. The list is long. So, Musa, welcome. Musa, welcome, Musa. If you're ready, you can come in. The link is there. I've shared the link. I've shared the link, guys. Musa, the floor is yours. Hello. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. We are happy and today. We have seen some action.
Yeah, today I'm very happy, and I received the form. I filled the form, and I think I've emailed back the form that you sent. Okay,
excellent,
let me not talk about that more.
Yes, let's talk about the current political situation. The good news.
Yeah, actually, we really need to see more youths get involved. Yeah, when you see the way, I know being fired is not when you celebrate someone being fired, I know it's awkward, but it's also creating some platform for younger people to take part in government issue. So I'm sure there's vacancy that we ought to enjoy as youths. And when we have new people in those vacancy places, I think those that are getting involved, the new people, they will remember us, more especially us youths. So I'm excited. Actually, I'm listening to what you are saying, Mom. Actually, I'm very excited about I know it sounds so awkward to be excited someone being fired, but I'm excited. I'm very excited.
That's what we voted for. We wanted change, right? We wanted these people to go. Yes. So we are excited to see the change, our what we worked for, what we campaigned for happening. Because we wanted a change of government. We didn't only want the Mr. Lungu to go. We wanted everyone to go. Because you know what? In the PF manifesto, it says PF cadres will fill all positions. So it means all the positions are PF cadres. So they should all go. Isn't it? Bonse kuya bebele, bonse kuya bebele. Welcome, guys. If you're just joining in, you must be ready to speak. And we are excited today to see, a bunch of people fired. This is what we campaigned for. So me personally, I'm excited because the PF manifesto says all opportunities and government offices, they'll be occupied by cadres. So it's time to get rid of all the cadres because their manifesto says so. So why should we keep them in office? Why? When their manifesto says all officers are PF cadres, so all of them have to go. Why you think Monica? Just prepare your resumes, whatever. Kuya mukusenda ma license, get ready. Kuya mukusenda ma license. They have to remove all those people there so that we put, either non-partisan people should be working in those offices. I'm not saying only UPND cadres. This is Zambia for everyone. For me, all I'm saying is like if somebody should be appointed in the office, they should be a patriotic Zambian. That's it. Let's leave politics behind. We don't want, staunch UPND cadres in these offices. Then they'll be frustrating other people from other political parties. So moving forward, guys, if you get appointed to any post, be non-partisan, help all Zambians, treat each Zambian equally. For me, this is what I want. We are one Zambia, one nation. That being said, all these PF cadres have to go. It's a clean out. And I'm happy. Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. President, for doing this because we were worried and people they were discouraged, but today we have seen action, so it's a good thing. Jova, you can come in.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I'm very delighted to hear that from you. And I can assure you I'm very happy as a Ndora person to see Bright Nundo, the one who used to shout at us that you should not call me because there is COVID, will not empower you, will try to push for your empowerment, whilst he was just deceiving us. So I'm very delighted for those cadres, PS's cadres, to be fired. In fact, this is the right way to go because these people, they have been misleading us to say that they are working for us whilst they are doing something else. This is what I was waiting for. More especially, this is like a revenge to me, what they have done to Bright Nundo, because I'm not even ashamed to mention him because he's the one who disappointed me. Upon for me going there and present my issue there, and he just kept quiet, he was on mute without even considering what we are going through with these little resources that we had. So let them go and feel what we are feeling, though they have already saved. So we just want the ACC to move in and check them if at all they don't have anything to be honed, because these people, I don't know what they've done in their offices. I think they need to be checked properly so that all those people who have something that they have stolen to us, they need to bring it back, because the fast track court is coming that will be getting our assets back to the government. So I'm rallying behind our president. What he's doing is a right move. And I don't even expect anyone to be employed in those positions not on merit, because our president has already mentioned that it will be on merit. So those people who will be coming, they will come with what we call all qualifications that they have. So we don't expect any cadre who doesn't have any paper, who doesn't have a good qualification to be on those positions. We want people who be independent, who be on neutral, and those people who are qualified and they know what is supposed to be done. This is what I wanted to say.
Thank you, Juva. And we are saying here that the appointment should be performance and on merit, based on merit. So we are moving forward as one Zambia, one nation, and we are happy today because we have seen some action. And I was reading something online. People were saying that they are going to delete evidence in the computers. Let me just say that everything that is on the computer is permanent. You cannot delete things from the internet. That's why they say, careful what you post. Even this live, I can delete it from my page, but they can go to the back end on the servers and find it. So let's not worry about people deleting the evidence, because this evidence, even if they delete it from the computers, they are not going to go to those people who run the servers either in the cloud, or the information is permanent and it will be retrieved. Agrippa, you are next.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
First, we're very happy today. I think we sleep very well. There's a lot of we've seen action being used. There's a lot more coming upon that. That I'm happy that they fired Malupenga. We struggled a lot, but we had Madam VPN. She came for us. She fought for us also. Yeah, I think that's what I just wanted to say.
Thank you. Yes. So guys, if you are ready to speak, join in. The link is there. Just you can raise the hand icon and then you can speak. Yeah, so that's the breaking news. We are just excited. We have been waiting patiently and we'll continue to wait patiently because government has changed. So what we are waiting is just for, implementation. We are in implementation phase. So let's just be patient. Mutinta, welcome. You are ready to comment. You are free to comment. Mutinta. So Mutinta is there. Bless, you are there? Are you ready to speak, Mutinta? What is your comment? Kelvin, what is your comment? Bless, and then we have Miona Blawayo. Kelvin, yes, you can go ahead.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, how are you?
Nikechelu tumezi.
Nishamutozi chwa nkafo kwa Mungu.
Batilwa chilanisa kwanu kwa kunde waluna.
Mucherita pini mabisi.
Nafaru wakufuzela.
Oh my God. I miss muhobe wakufuzela.
Msendinga watene wakukakeza.
Munisendingere shuwa mina batu wa Yesu. Mabisi.
Tumbwe mukaiza chao mukwani.
Okay, go ahead, my son.
Thank you so much. Actually, I was sleeping when I heard the news from my Bantu page and from the president's page said that he has fired all the permanent secretaries and these other top government officials like ambassadors in different countries. I was really overwhelmed with that news.
Oh my God.
I couldn't even believe that this is really happening. It's just it's the kind of the thing that I still do not even believe as at now, because the way we are being treated by our own permanent secretary here in Western Province is kind of the thing that was so frustrating. Like to us, you here, it was so frustrating. I'm sure everyone is glad about this news, and we are more than excited. I don't even know how we are going to explain this feeling. We are really happy. However, madam, I'm also worried you didn't inform us about the meeting. I just saw the link in the group, hence I thought of typing and joined so that you are streaming live. Anyways, I just joined the meeting just now. So I saw the agenda that they are talking about the firing of the thing. Otherwise, madam, everyone actually now is happy, more than happy, because this is the topic that everyone has been talking in the country, so that when is the president going to act on this one? Because even the Bowman was like, don't worry, we are still ruling. We are still ruling, despite that we're not having the president, but the PIF is still in power. Why? Because of these top government officials that were still in offices. I only hope that they have not destroyed any evidence that would lead them into jail. I only hope that thing they have not destroyed them, because they have been in office for about 32 days when we elected our own president. Otherwise, Madam Litumezahu, we are really excited as youth and as country at large. Thank you so much. That's the comment that I had for you this evening.
Okay, thank you, Kelvin. Actually, I think what our president did was really smart, because he didn't rush to fire people, right? So they have been caught unaware. I think they expected, for me, I think they expected to be fired right away, but he gave them 32 days, and all of a sudden on a Friday, So let us not, I think
Exactly.
we have to trust our president. He knows what he's doing. This man has run organizations, multi-million-dollar organizations, so he knows what he's doing. He has an able team with him. So we are just grateful that he has heard our cry. To me, I think like he's listening. This is just my opinion. I think what the president doing is like he reads the mood, like if you notice the trend, like he's a listening president, because he just doesn't act from nowhere, he kind of watches the mood of the country. First he kind of listen, then after he has got like all the opinions, then he acts. It's not that he doesn't have a plan, but I think he's the kind of person who listens and reads the mood. That's what I think. That's from just seeing how the way he's doing things. I think he kind of reads the mood of the country, and wait for what people say and then act. Not to say that the people are telling him what to do, but I think we share the same vision with him. That's why we elected him. But I just think he's a listening president. He always wants to listen and will hear what his people have to say. So bless you. And next, the floor is yours.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
The long-awaited day is finally here. Personally, I've been waiting for this moment, and I'm excited to tell you, I'm very, very excited.
And then, Madam, I just
more especially with the. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yeah, more especially with the firing of Chandakabwe. That man is a tribalist. That man is a tribalist. Me, I'm in Southern Province. I'll never forget what he said some time back. He said the people from Southern Province, they are not governable. So on the National Day of Prayer, we're supposed to do some fasting for them so that they can be governable. So that man is tribal. So I'm very happy that that man has been fired now, and we are looking forward to seeing someone sensible to be appointed by the president. I knew to say the president will do some changes, some firing of these people. It's just a matter of time. Our president is a very good president, and we're going to rally behind this president. He's doing a very good job. The government of the day is just on the ground doing a recommended job. So thank you very much, Madam, for conducting this meeting. Otherwise, the president is on the ground.
Yes. Thank you, Blaise.
Actually,
that is hate speech. I hope the police, he's reported also for hate speech and tribalism. The same Chandakabwe, he's going down. These people, they are not only being fired, but we hope to see them in the courts of law for their crimes that they have committed. I see Mr. Miuna Blawayo, you are there if you want to come in and speak. And Mutinta, you want to come in and speak? Otherwise, we'll be closing. If you guys don't have any comments, we are going to give a few minutes and then we can close.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hope you traveled well.
Yes, yes. Long trip,
Oh,
but it was okay.
oh, that's good. Yeah, as for me, I'm really happy as well because I'm a kind of person who was patient about our president. I knew that he one day is going to fire these people, and finally has fired them. Just imagine when they fired them, they can't even go back tomorrow to change anything. It was just a surprise. So he has done a good job, and now I wish he should continue firing them. More especially, there is a director, human resource in the Ministry of Education. He was my registrar in Kitwe. Now he was promoted. He's a full cadre. How I wish he can also be fired. Thank you so much.
So I think you can report all those things to the Anti-Corruption Commission. You know, if you know these people, just send an email, because now everything is electronic. You can send your email and report these people to the Anti-Corruption Commission or even to the Office of the President. The Office of the President, they have an email to State House. So any corrupt activities, any corrupt person, send an email to the Office of the President at State House there in Lusaka. Send an email to Anti-Corruption Commission, provide details. If you want, it can be anonymous, send a tip, because the president is against corruption and is going to get rid of all of them. And why he's going to get rid of all of them, like I said earlier, the PF manifesto says it will hire cadres. So, which means that all these positions in government, they are all cadres because the PF manifesto says so. So they hired cadres in this position and all these cadres will be fired. They are going. Their time has come. Bambe fyokulonga. Fyafinetwalelanda when we are campaigning, ukulonga balelonga. It's not only ECL who we were saying will pack. All of you. If you are a cadre and you are hired in a position, we know that you are a cadre. So just start packing and wait for your official, dismissal later, or I don't know, however they are going to inform you. Just wait for that time because you are going. So we are here, guys. If you have a comment, you can come on live. The breaking news, we have seen a bunch of these officials, PF officials have been let go. And it's a welcome move because people were getting impatient and we are happy that they are gone. And we expect more people to go. So that is it, guys. I'll be closing in a minute. Anyone who has their last comments before we go?
I just have one comment.
Okay.
I think you saw where Mr. Bowman Lusambo was speaking was still ruling. I am now happy. I want to see his response because he was talking with confidence as if what he's saying is having a lot of sense in whatever he was saying. I think I'm now happy. I just want to see his response. And I've seen the anti-corruption is working very hard because I've already seen they're working on a case for the daughter to the former president, Ashila. Yeah. So there are a lot of cases which they'll be working on. Let them work on them. Let them do a lot researches. So we'll send emails to the anti-corruption for those who doing corruption and are still doing corruption. There are a lot. There are a lot. We surely send the emails to that side so that they work on them. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, guys. So any corruption allegations, just send your emails to the Anti-Corruption Commission, also to the Office of the President. There is an open door policy for this government, so you can actually send emails directly and report any corrupt practices But like we said, we know all these people, they are PF cadred in the offices and they are all going. Let them just start packing. Eric, you are next. Yeah, Eric, you are next if you want to come on. Okay, looks like Eric is having a connection problem. So good night, guys. Chester, I see you are there. Do you have a comment before we go?
I've just joined the meeting, madam. So I don't really know what was being discussed. I may end up talking about something.
Yes, we are just talking about the breaking news.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'm excited to see a number of changes. I look forward to more changes so that a lot of Zambians, those who sacrifice for the party, benefit. Because it does not make sense that people who castigated our president, people who insulted him, they continue in office. I was just thinking about it maybe about 2 hours ago before I heard about this latest news. I was just thinking about the same former PS for information, that these are the same people who voted for PF, but they have benefited. But anyway, life, that's how life is. But later on, I just heard the breaking news. So this is a wonderful development, and let's just continue supporting. At the end of the day, we'll see the fruits. We'll see the fruits in our lives. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So it's just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. I see Juba, your hand is up.
Yes, ma'am. My last comment is that I think our president is a reasoning president because he don't just act anyhow. He usually just listen and even scrutinize the information which is given. Because if you would be somebody that we know, then angavalia fe muri chipante pante, ngavalia bafati wonse fe out. But our president wesu baite komtima. He has even keeping them. He has even showed them love. It doesn't matter what they were talking about him, because these are the same PSS who are just in forefront, like catering on all other government programs, like Mr. Marupeng. He was on debt swap all over, as if he's the one who was supposed to implement those things. So these are the people who are letting the government down. So we don't need those guys. They need to go and feel what we are feeling by that time. So the issue is that our president will bring the people who are well qualified, and we need those people as soon as possible so that they should show them what is supposed to be done as PSS. And again, on issue of these cadres who are in these employments, like directors and other people like commissions, like teaching council, teaching commission. So these guys also, they need to be scrutinized so that we clean all these commissions and we have people who are neutral, because we don't need cadreism again in civil service. We need people who are neutral. We need people who will not act like cadres. That's what I wanted to comment.
Actually, I agree with you. PF, all the people in government, they are cadres because their manifesto says that. So all these people have to go. It's just a matter of time. They should just start packing. Because they were all hired on partisan grounds. They were hired into these jobs because they are PF cadres. So for me, what I'm saying is all these people, they have to go, and then these jobs will be re-advertised. If they qualified, they will be reconsidered based on the fact that they have experience in those offices, if they qualify and they are not partisan. But for me, as far as I'm concerned, what I would do is they all have to go. They were hired by a corrupt regime. They were the one doing all this dirty work for Lungu. Lungu didn't come from State House to go to these ministries to do the dirty work. He didn't. He was using these same people to do the dirty work. That's why they all have to go. Finance or anything, any wrong thing that happened, Lungu was using these people. He was not leaving State House to commit these financial crimes.
Even
was using these
DMMU, it was
people.
abused during elections. DMMU, it was abused during elections. They were just taking Miru where they hear that there's by-elections.
But that, you know what, there is more than Miru.
Yes.
You know, all those 48 scandals, 48 scandals, 50, 100 scandals. I have
Yes.
Each ministry has a scandal. It's a network of them. It's not Lungu. He was using his people and they all have to go. So we are patient. We are waiting. We are here celebrating.
We are happy with this
Yes.
development.
Yes. Eric, you are next and then we can close.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, listeners. Good evening, my colleagues, and good evening, ma'am. Oh, I don't know if it's afternoon there.
It's actually after lunchtime.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yes.
There is this one who has been left out. I'm still not happy. I think the Ministry of Education, General Education, where I don't know if it is the Teaching Service Commission, Mr. Mohango. That man has been left out. It's not showing on the list. And just recently, he was issuing a statement this morning today. He has said that we don't know as Teaching Service Commission how these ghost workers, the 3,000 of them, were deployed. And yet he's the one who was issuing statements telling the head teachers in all the schools countrywide to say you're supposed to recruit teachers. Since time immemorial, since the time when I was born and since the time that I became a teacher in 2016 when I graduated as a teacher, I have never heard head teachers deploying teachers themselves. So he was more like defending himself, and I wonder why he has been left out by the president. I don't know what is happening. I don't know, but I can't just rush in.
Okay, looks like we lost you. Okay, you are breaking up. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, the issue which is currently taking place in these positions, just like what has already been mentioned in this meeting, even if it's a briefing, I think it is now time for people not being appointed, but at least they should be applying these positions in order for them to suit the environment. Because once they are appointed, they might be just doing things for the sake of, pleasing the administration. So if they extend an opportunity of people applying into these positions, it will be there will be sanctity in the ministry of or in all the ministries rather. So I think it's time for the president to reconsider that, in as much as the appointment is concerned. And I'm also of a view that I don't know how it can reach to them, but the district commissioners, all these provinces, districts, and everything, those people, they don't work anything. They don't have any relevant work. We don't even know what they do when they're in those offices. So at least if the new government can consider to say the office of the district commissioners should be abolished, and then the mayor of that particular municipal council, they're supposed to take up the responsibility from the DEBs. I mean, not the DEBs, from the district commissioners. And also, if it's not the mayor, they can even give to the council chairperson to perform the roles which this district commissioner is doing, because it's more wastage of money, more wastage of resources. At least that money or the salary that is supposed to be given to this district commissioner, it might be used to create jobs. It might also be used to create room for youth, for us at least to do something. So I think it's time that things have to change. I remember yesterday we had a meeting when we were talking about, as I quote the statement that you used, you said, this time HH appears to be in a seclusion place. He appears to be, I've forgotten the word that you used. But this time around, I think now he has started exercising his powers and his authority over Zambia and his administration. So we expect more to happen, and we just want all these people to be gotten rid of, because we don't want the PF, even the people who are holding those offices as the secretaries and those people are cadres. And if you go to any of these ministries, when you just want to go and see the minister, they just ask you, do you have an appointment? Honestly speaking, if I start off from home going to see the minister, don't I have an appointment? They think to say I don't have anything to say, or maybe my head is empty. I just start off from my bed and then I go there. So it's I think he has to put things in order, madam. He has to put things in order.
Yes,
Let him
and
not
he
take
has
time.
started. He has started. He has a plan. So let's believe in that plan. And we are happy today. We are celebrating. And I think we are going to close in a minute. Thank you guys for joining. Chester, did you want to say something? Your hand is up. Is it Chester and
Madam,
Juba?
I just wanted to, yes, I just wanted to
Uh-huh.
remind you our program. I know, I mean the program of the recommendation that last time I was offline for almost a week.
Okay, so okay, we are on live here. So just text me inbox directly. Yes.
All right, thank you, madam.
Yes. Okay, guys, thank you for joining. Hopefully we'll be back.
Sorry, madam, I just joined. This is Ernest. I just joined. I don't know what is the topic.
Nothing. We are just celebrating the people who have been fired.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm at
How
work,
are
so I
you?
was just going through. I'm all right, madam. How are you?
Good.
No, we missed you.
Yes, it's been a long time. We're trying to get, now that we have the government in place, we are just waiting for things to happen. So that's why we are here today. We are celebrating. We are patiently waiting. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm so happy after seeing the list of those who have been fired.
Yes,
So
they are all
especially,
going. Yes, they are all
especially for
going.
Chanda Kabwe, Chanda Kabwe, Emmanuel Mwamba, and Amos Marupenga. These were real cadres, government officers. And I was even getting frustrated seeing them in the office every day. Now that they have been fired, I'm really, really relieved. Yeah?
All of us.
To see all those who were serving under PF, the permanent secretary, the DC, they need to be fired.
Yeah, they are going.
I think
They're
I
the ones who are supporting the government.
They are going. They are going.
All right, madam.
Okay, thank you, guys. Okay. We have some echo there. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us. Follow me on Facebook and on YouTube so that if you miss a live, you can go and watch. We'll be sharing lots of information. Otherwise, have a good weekend, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Take care. Bye.